are doing the will of our true self, we are inevitably doing the will of the universe. In magic, these are seen as indistinguishable. That every human soul is in fact one human soul. It is the soul of the universe itself. And as long as you are doing the will of the universe, then it is impossible to do anything wrong.
There is this connection between everybody and his total environment.
Hello, hello. I hope everyone that's watching can hear me okay. I'm still adjusting and figuring out best mic practices and setup. You'll be happy to know that I've only had one hit of black tar coffee today, so I won't be as jittery and escapably stuttery as I was yesterday. Shalom, Sam, Seyroth, JJ, good to see you. Thank you for coming. I don't have a lot of time because of prior engagements, and I'll try to be a bit more. How do I put this? I'll try to clue more people in with enough time about when these are going to go up, because I'm also still figuring out what part of the day I find myself more dexterous to do this. And because of prior engagements on Wednesdays, I'll have to do them a little earlier. And funny enough, I just started this venture, and next week I will be in the woods all week teaching outdoor education. So I will have my birthday, which is on Tuesday, off, and I will be doing a stream then. I may invite some people to join and hang out and have a deep conversation, or just a nice casual day stream. But I'm not sure if I will have the gusto enough to do a daily stream after 8-hour days in the forest, in the woods, but I will keep everyone updated. In any case, I plan for this to become routinization, and, as part of my ongoing plan to become a better orator and broadcaster, and intention set with these. I find that these have been helping quite a bit in the past couple now. I think I've done 2 so far. Covered a lot. I've experimented with a lot. Yesterday we tried topic based. Monday was more free form like today's. And tomorrow I will have Anthony Tyler on, a good friend who's been on the show before, to talk about, Up in the Pisces Punks and his new show that he's going to have on Fringe FM. So we'll have some, guests on these. We'll have some solo ones. We'll have some topics. It's kind of a wide berth of anything and everything. I have the rare Seattle sun peering through my studio window right now, and it's really quite lovely, but I do look ghostly, so I apologize. Yeah, let me make sure. Can everyone hear me okay in chat? I know I'm still messing with mics and levels, so I apologize if it's all in and out as far as volume is concerned. So yeah, today I just wanted to take a short time to kind of, Ex-Hex and Vex, right? Utilize this stream as sort of a vexation about things that have kind of kept me up at night the past couple of days, and to refortify this idea that this is a new era, especially for me and my tenure in this digital sphere. I lost myself for a while there, and not being able to be publicly as frequent as I once was. And as I'm getting back into the groove of things, I'm realizing that, I really do enjoy broadcasting and publicizing and talking and conversating in a public space. So thank you for joining. And yeah, as most of you know, I self-released a new album that's kind of part and parcel to the big audio sigil we released a few months ago. and I did it behind a paywall. And it was, or by request. If you emailed me and you didn't have $5, I would have sent it to you anyway. And now I'm considering actually wide releasing it. So that is a plan to do, and it'll be up on dakotaslim.bandcamp.com and hopefully everywhere like the dreaded Spotify and iTunes and all that good stuff through a distributor. I'm also planning on doing that with the audio sigil as well. And just wanted to quickly mention on March 20th, we are planning a huge We the Hollowed stream, not unlike the Saturday sideshow we did 2021, hosted on Stevie's channel, Sailor's channel. I think I'm going to be hosting it on Pragmagic, and everyone who's involved with We the Hallowed will have blocks and segments to showcase their wonderful works of art, from everything from spoken word to, audiomancy, videomancy, all of the above. I think my mic keeps sinking. Yeah, so last night, I was kind of in the throes. I was staring at the ceiling for quite some time. My partner's still out of town, so I've had a lot of close contact with the dog and my brain in the past couple days. And I had that dreaded thought where I was kind of considering what I would talk about on these streams, because a lot of the times I don't know until the day before, or if there's something that moves me, I'll talk about it. And I had to remind myself there was a bit of an inflection of, do I really have to do this? Is it worth broadcasting if you don't have a coherent thought or topic to discuss? And I did come to the conclusion, obviously, since I'm here, that yes. And I think as I become more dexterous with this thought speak barrier, and opening those floodgates and allowing myself to vex a bit and allowing what comes out, it does become intentional, and I do meditate upon it throughout the day, everything that's discussed here. And as part of this daily routine, this divergent magic ritual routine, I have been using this as sort of an intention setting basis, and it helps me be accountable for my words. It helps me lessen the sanctity of my self-image and allows me to just deal with whatever flows out of or tumbles out of my dumb mouth, right? And I do think there's a beauty and a release to that. And yeah, it's a process. But I've been thinking a lot lately. There's been, a huge sea change within my want or need with this public sphere, and everything that came before, all the dramas, all the interconnections, all the lost relationships, all the new relationships. And I just wanted to kind of set a standard or a boundary with these streams, and maybe moving forward. And that is, I'm not concerned with publicizing or discussing dramas. I'm not concerned with gossip. I'm not concerned with moving forward with, airing out grievances or dirty laundry and interpersonal relationships. And I need to be accountable for that. I know that I've faltered in the past. I know that I've allowed myself to get heated, to wallow in these interpersonal trials and tribulations with friends that have come and gone. And I just thought last night, today would be good to kind of set these boundaries moving forward, that I don't want to concern myself with drama. I'll be here as a friend for those that need, offline, obviously, as I've always been. You have my empathies as always. I don't want to concern this. I don't want to concern Pragmagic. I don't want to concern Dakota Slim. Just any creative venture I'm doing with all the rough and tumbles. I want to celebrate the relationships that we've made, the friendships that we're keeping, and and holding on to. And I think with Jiggy's passing, it's a better time than ever to kind of make amends with the communities maybe gained and lost, in the past few years, because it really was my hard initiation into understanding that it's not just the internet, that there are deep tethers and connections made, through these little blue light boxes. And yeah, I want to be a positive force moving forward. And I want to apologize to anyone and everyone that if I had lost my cool in the past, or, have been privy to courting or inserting myself in random dramas between friends and other creators or broadcasters. And yeah, I think that about says it for moving forward. I think that I missed kind of going over this on Monday, as I'm still learning to cover everything that comes into my mind with these things. And hmm, yeah, I think it's high time that I kind of refocus, I recalibrate on what moves me and why I've been doing this in the first place, and to, take and learn from the deep reverberations and echoes that I felt from dramas in the past few years offline, and understanding that I'm just not of the ilk to allow the internet to be the internet and the somatic to be the somatic. It's just not me. I'm gonna feel it all. It's gonna all be connected, and I'm gonna feel the echoes of everything all the time. So yeah, I want to apologize for any or all kind of goof juice that I might have been a part of, and hopefully, this is a new era on this new moon, this or not new moon, but this snow moon tonight, and internalizing, Lupercalia and what we discussed yesterday about these new beginnings, and moving forward, shedding and alleviating some of the transgressions, forgiving ourselves, right? As in Michelle's tarot article had put with Hebe. Still don't know how to pronounce that name. But yeah, kind of pining to the gods and goddesses of forgiveness and of mercy. And I know I sound real zen right now, and I know I'll probably break later. I'm only human. But that's what kept me up last night, was understanding that maybe it'd be important to say this out loud and in a public sphere, to set kind of boundaries moving forward, and to really be accountable for trying to push forward in positive ways. And that's my plan. That's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, it's good to see everybody. Hey Jerry, good to see you. Thanks for coming, bud. I will definitely try to make the next cruising with State, because I've missed all you guys. Sam, always a pleasure. Hey Robin, let's see. Oswald, good to see you. JJ, big love. Miss you, actually. We should talk soon. Stevie, I hope you're doing well, and having a good week. And KB, hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, William, I love this comment. Thank you, Oswald. William Irwin Thompson calls that mind jazz. Absolutely. And unfortunately, right, like jazz, it's the notes you don't hear or the thoughts you don't speak. They kind of flutter and stutter all in your cranium. But yeah, thanks, Sam. But yeah, I just wanted to take this short time, to keep with my rule of trying or attempting to do a daily stream if my routine allows it. Like I said, next week it's going to be a little different. I'll be able to stream on Tuesday, I think the 23rd, which is my birthday. And the other days I'll be deep in the forest, teaching kids how to shoot arrows and start fires. So I don't think I'll be having enough gusto to stream at the end of those days, but we'll see. I will keep you updated. And did want to go over a couple of other things. I know this is a new venture, doing this these daily streams, but I'm still in tandem with all the other projects. And this weekend I'll be releasing a very big return to audio podcasting with a really wonderful new edit of my conversation with Tom Wiston, and it pertains to audiomancy and the digital versus analog kind of tethers of the creative venture. It's a really wonderful chat, and I'm really excited for how it's coming together. And I will be premiering that Sunday, I hope Sunday evening, if not Monday, and it will be on all of the podcast channels. Pragmagic started as an audio podcast, and it forever will be, although the output has been a little slim as of late. But yeah, subscribe to Pragmagic on iTunes, or iTunes. Is it Apple Music now? I forget what they're doing. The dreaded Spotify, any other podcatcher, wherever pods are casted. I did mention March 20th, so keep that in mind. We'll talk about it more. That'll be a big, fun group stream where we showcase all of the wonderful things going on and all the disparate artistry that is within We the Hallowed. And if you're not a part of the Discord yet, let me know. I can invite you, or a quick way to do it is to become a patron for only $1 a month. As a little reminder, we are stiff in our no drama policy, and it's just a wonderful creative space. Yeah, so Anthony Tyler tomorrow, I think around 11:30 a.m. we'll be discussing his new show and his wonderful book Hunt Manual, which Eric Millar of Outlet Press and We the Hallowed did the cover for. Sorry to hear that, Jerry. Back to my World All Day Company meeting. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and I think that covers everything for today. I just want to do this short boundary setting, little vexation, Ex-Hex, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. I'm gonna go ahead and share a song from Bardo's that I will be wide releasing soon, and play some video with it as the outro. As we say in We the Hallowed, the only way to achieve true immortality is through art and ideas. So haunt on, and let me know if you guys can hear this okay.
Sun can come undone, the face is one, yes we want it. Be wary of the creeping tongue that says that they own it. Shade is made when the gods fade, secret moaning. Contradiction is the face of man, don't spin it. Don't. The Church of Euthanasia on a hail-bar comet. A flighty fishy soothsaying shaman. Beware the creeping tongue that say that they own it. Beware the creeping tongue that say they are legion. They are legion. They are legion. They are legion.